The night sky. There are many star groupings, like single stars, double stars, close pairings, open clusters, constellations, an area of sky containing a pattern of stars, and smaller groups of stars which form familiar shapes, which are called asterisms. Faint, fuzzy patches of light in the night sky are called nebulae, Latin for cloud, singular, nebula. Orion. The three stars in Orion's belt, an asterism, act as pointers which indicate to Aldebaran, a bright red star, and Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. Below the belt is the Orion Nebula. Beyond Aldebaran lies the Pleiades, or Seven Sisters, an open cluster of relatively young stars. The Winter Triangle, another asterism, lies nearby. It is made up of Betelgeuse, or Betelgeuse, Sirius, and Procyon. Constellation origins. The first list of constellations was published around 150 AD by Claudius Ptolemy in his compendium The Almagest, probably originally from Hipparchus, a Greek astronomer and mathematician. The Babylonian and Sumerians used stars as calendars or on their journeys. Many southern constellations were added in the late 16th century. Petrus Plancius added 3 constellations of faint stars in the northern hemisphere: Columba, the dove, Monoceros, the unicorn, and Camelopardus, the giraffe. 11 more faint constellations were introduced later in the 17th century by Johann Hevelius to fill gaps in the northern sky. It was published in 1690. The gaps in the southern sky were filled by Nicolas Louis de Lequet, who set up an observatory under Table Mountain in Cape Town in 1750, where he invented 14 new constellations. He also divided Argo Navis into 3 separate constellations. The International Astronomical Union, IAU, formally adopted the list of 88 constellations we know today in 1922. Seasonal constellations. Ursa Major, Minor, and Cassiopeia are visible from the UK all year. They are not seasonal. Orion and Gemini are not visible all year, so are seasonal. Constellations near the ecliptic are visible all year. However, stars on the opposite side of the Sun are not visible from Earth for half the year. Then the stars that were visible 6 months earlier are not visible anymore.